Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my phone, she got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my phone, she got me locked in on cup, though. Got rose in my cup, though. Started climbing my phone, she got me locked in on cup, though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup, though.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be back. George Morgan here at your service. It's PSGL, it's Wednesday night, it's Spain tonight as well. Lots on the table, lots of battling. The title contest is still alive and kicking. And Jack, it's only taken us 10 rounds. We're on the 11th. It's all to play for.
Boromant goes on the inside and takes the lead on the final lap of the race. Now it's side by side between Boromant and Gunnar, but Boromant's got the inside.
Star here in this phenomenal race. Cameron Dowd looking to take P2 in his very first PSGL F1 PC race. Incredible to say the least. You see that Putin to lead. 1.5 seconds. DRS is the name.
A very good evening, everybody, and welcome to the third round of the PSGL Constructor Challenge Challenge 2, where we are today in the round 3 in Switzerland, in the Swiss Alps on the Deep Forest Raceway, where we're driving with the GT3 cars. And as you saw in the opening credits, we have a 5-minute qualification, so that means we're gonna have 2 laps. We're driving in the GT3 today. Let's see if we can get the spotter's guide. CRG Jamie is gonna start the first lap. Close in his slipstream is CRG. Racing green in his McLaren 650S GT3. Fred Dude is driving in the Toyota Supra. Is that a Supra? Behind him we have the Porsche RSR GT3. And there's a Supra for FredX. Somi is driving in the, let's see. Oh, he's going into the pits, made a mistake. And it's coming back out again. And Pitbox has made a mistake in his first lap and got a penalty, which is going to cost him dearly. Number 6, Ambassador, also driving his 650. Currently the leader of the championship, has won both races so far. But those were the GT4 races. I don't know how the GT3 version of the 650S is going to hold up today. Behind him, our friend Tyler is driving in his Aston Martin V12. I think it is. Yeah, it must be. Oh wait, no, it's the Jaguar F-Type. Excuse me. Sorry. Made a big boo-boo. And behind him we have Javi F, who's also driving the 650S. Hasn't had the best of luck in the races the last couple of weeks. But maybe the third time is the charm. And he can get up into the front of the field. Just and Go driving in the Ferrari 458. 488, I don't even know what it is. Yeah, it's the 458. Well, the timers are coming in. Ninja is driving the Aston Martin. Leader Reaper is driving the AMG. And then we have the RCZ for one of the reserve drivers. What's happening in front it's Fred X with the pole position at the time with a 125.5. Racing Green's only behind with 1.5 tenths. And Ambassador, he's there again in third place. The gaps are really close. Our from Tyler behind him is driving in 4th place, best qualifying position until now. But Ambassador is going 1.5 tenths purple, and we saw Racing Green aborting his lap, I think. I don't know what happened there. But let's look along with Ambassador. Can he go for another pole position? Yeah, sorry content, but I was a bit confused by which car is in which game. Is the 269? Is it 269? The 296 is now in ACC, but in iRacing, which I've done lately, is the 458 also there. Let's go into the last sector, going wide over the curb. Can he get the good turn in? Ooh, bit slow out of the corner and going over the white line, but I don't think that's the track limit. Can he go for pole? That's the question. Ambassador, we see a couple of guys in front. Can they do an improvement? Tarley is not going to have an improvement. He has an 1.5 seconds penalty, but Fred Dude is going up to 7th place. What's Ambassador going to do? Peacock's now on pole. Is it Ambassador for pole position? Ooh, he goes to 3rd place. So Peacock's right now in the provisional pole position with his RSR, the Porsche. Jet and Go moving up the field into P9. Solid Snake overtakes him for P8. Leader Reaper cannot go into the top 10, I think. No, he stays in 13th place with his AMG. And everybody can go for one more lap. What is the sector time of P-Box? Has the slipstream now. Can he go for a 40-24 maybe? Depends how big the slipstream is for the Porsche. Don't think it's the fast. I heard somebody spin. At least the tires were screaming for Fred X. Can we see some sector times? Pulling out of the slipstream. Ooh, 3.5 tenths in purple sectors. Might be a really good pole position lap. If he can he get a good steer in for the last run? He does. A good exit. Can it mean it's going for it with 24 maybe? People out of nowhere. Can he do it? 24. Might be a mega lap. Jamie going up to P8, but what's people gonna do? It's 24.7. Damn, that's fast. Somi as well with a P2 with the Supra. Everybody going into the 24s. No, it's only one. It's only Peacock's. Javi coming up to 7th place. Jamie is in 8th. Tyler stays in 6th place. Has a penalty, so he's not going to improve his lap. And I think that's almost it for everybody. Ooh, Leader Ripper gains a place. No, stays behind only by 11 thousandths of a second. Means he's going to finish in 13th place in the qualifying. So we have on pole OP Peacock with his teammate behind him. At least his IRL teammate, but not his Porsche teammate. It's a Supra on P2. Racing Green with his McLaren 650S puts us on P3. Fred X with the Supra on P4. Ambassador with his 650S on P5. F-Type on P6 for Tyler. Javi F with his McLaren on P7. Jamie has put the BRZ GT3 on the P8. And what do we have on P9? It's the 458 Italia GT3. For Just and Go, Fred Dude puts his Supra on P10. Ragnar Kagari with his RCZ, his Peugeot puts it on P11. Solid Snake Ninja goes on to 12th place with his V12 Vantage. Same is for Has9, at least the same car on P13. And Leader Reaper stays in last place, 14th place with his Mercedes AMG GT3. And then we have to wait. Does the TC glitch carry over into the race? I don't know. Let's see it again. Peacock's only Porsche in the field today. Peacock's what did not make it today. Let's see in the list in the Discord. No, Gino is. He was tentative, but that means he is not gonna drive today. So that's why Ragni Kagari is taking his place in the Peugeot. And there we go, ladies. I think we're gonna reset it. I was away and didn't get a chance to enter track before quali and had it. Honestly, I have no idea what the TC glitch they are talking about. Maybe you know, Content? I honestly have no idea. Oh, here I see Lily Reaper had some brake and acceleration issues, but he has solved the issue and maybe he can get up into the field. Let's see if I can get this championship standings somewhere. Ah, yes, here we have him. Now we have to pull him into the OBS. Yeah, but what does it mean exactly? Like, what is the glitch he's talking about? Because honestly, I have no idea. And anyway, here we have the standings after 2 rounds of the 8th. Ambassador with 2 wins goes into P1 with 32 points, has a big lead over. Has quite a big lead over Racing Green, already 12 points. Now in third we have Pipox with his Porsche, so not that surprisingly he got his pole position right now. I don't think he get a point for it as far as I can see, so. TC always on. Okay. In 4th we have Somi, who is, he's also 4th we have FredX, and Somi in 5. Gino, who is not here currently. With his Lexus. P7 is for Yavi, P8 for Papitox, Haas 9, P9, 12, the 10th is for Tyler, 11 for Jamie, and we are still not starting at the moment. Justin Go in P12, Melvin, who didn't make it today, he had some issues, timing issues. So was Nick Ninja with his Aston Martin, got in P10, so 1 point for him. And then we have 0 points for Fred Dude and Leader Reaper. And Catfish, who is a reserve driver, we haven't seen him after the first race, where he retired in the first lap because of I thought it was an internet failure. And we're gonna start in 30 seconds. The hards, the mediums are required, the softs can be used, and it means that we're gonna drive for 42 laps today, and the hard and medium tires have to be used for 11 laps each. Not on one set, you can do 5 laps on the hards and then 6 laps on a different set of hards, but every compound of the hards and mediums have to be used for 11 laps. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna start in just 10 seconds. 2 for the lights. Who do we think is gonna win this first race? We have some favorites, but honestly I have no idea with settings. Tire wear is on 5, fuel on 4, and we have a fuel speed of 5 liters per second. It's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. And it's a good start from Pipox. Somebody has wheel spin, and we have a Ferrari who has gone away pretty well, going up to P7 right now, but Pipox is in danger. He has the Supra on the left and the McLaren on the right. Can he stay in P1? No, he cannot, because he's losing the position to Somi in his Supra, but he has a crossback. And the first corner is into the left. Can Somi hold on the left side? No, he cannot. So we go in one big straight. People stays in second, and Somi stays in. People stays in third, and Somi stays in second. Anything happening at the back? Tyler is up to P6. Jet and Go had a great start with Ferrari, but already got back into P8. He was in P7, P6 a couple seconds ago. Ambassador, everybody still in the same position, no big changes as of now. Then we see the tires, P-Box on the hard tires, Somi as well. I think everybody is on the hards. We don't see anybody on the hard tire, medium tires. Everybody going for the same strategy. Is there gonna be a move for P1? No, there's not, but behind we saw some people close together. Ragnakari, he has Fred on the inside for P9 in the race. Can he go up? Fred dude, has he got the speed of the Supra? I think he does, and it's a left corner at the end of the straight, turn 1. So he has the move on Ragnakari, but Ragnakari has the slipstream. Can he go into P10? No, he lifts a bit and lets Fred dude go. Oh, a late move of Racing Green, of Leader Reaper. Can he take the P12 position? It looks like it. Great move, but going side by side to turn 2 and turn 3. Still side by side and respecting the track limits as well. Great racing between those two guys. Oh, Solosnading with a little bit of oversteer at the exit of the corner. And we have Javi F, who has fallen behind to P14 with his McLaren. Still side by side for half a lap now. What the hell, guys? I didn't expect this. But now it is finally Ninja Snake who stays in 12th place. I was wanting to say, but Leader Reaper stays on the inside. Still side by side, guys. What the hell? And finally Solid Snake Ninja has a bit of more power, and we go into P1. What's happening here? Somi and P-Box take a big lead over FedEx, and it is, ooh, where is Racing Ambassador is into P4, but I think that, yeah, Racing Green has had a penalty and is fallen behind to P5, and now it is Tyler coming for him in P6. Can he get by with the slipstream? It doesn't look like it. Racing Green having a very defensive line. Our front tire here lifting very early. Ooh, almost got hit in the back by Jamie. Also Fredwood still in P8. Starting from P11. But what happened to the guys in front? Here they go again, side by side. It's a Solid Snake Ninja with Leader Reaper, but now he finally gets it. The Mercedes is up to P12. And yeah, we can... Ooh, wait, side by side again. Can we go it? Yeah, of course we can go side by side. A lot of different lines can be taken through these corners. And now it is the Aston Martin back into 12th place. Ooh, Tyler has lost a bit of time in the second sector. That means that Jamie has now caught up and maybe can go for the move, but the PRZ isn't fast on the straight. Everybody going in straight lines, trying to stay in the slipstream. No moves as of yet, but maybe with these guys in the back, can Leader Reaper close down on the Aston Martin of Ninja Snake. This is the Deep Forest Raceway in Switzerland. It is a track that does not exist in real life, but it has been made for this game. I can show you the I can show you how it looks like. This is the track where we're driving on today. Somi and people getting a really good gap. FredX is behind for 1.7 seconds, and it looks like the 650S, the McLarens, cannot really follow it as well as they thought they can. As well as I thought they can. But Ambassador, he is past Racing Green because Racing Green I think he had a penalty. But is driving in purple sectors as well. Gap to the front of the field is now 3.3 seconds. Can Green make a move for P4 at the end of the straight? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he is getting close. Can he go for a late lunge? He's not gonna do it. They're gonna stick together, try to work together to get up in the front. They are getting a bit closer to FredX. The gap was 1 second, it's now already 8 tenths. Which is the fast car? It looks like the McLaren is the faster car. Until it shifts up. And here we see Racing Green going for the inside into turn 1 for P4 in the game. In the race. Ooh, and there he's got a bit of a nudge from Ambassador, who thought he was gonna be accelerating a bit more, a bit faster. So that means Racing Green is up to P4 in the race. What's behind Taylor? Ooh, we have Fred Dude going off. Is there damage involved? Yes, there is damage. I don't know if it's heavy damage, but let's look at the replay. What's happening? Going into the second sector, into turn 4. Really weird. Seems to be some kind of wheel failure. A weird crash in my opinion, but can happen to anybody. And eventually falls back to P8. Oh. My best wishes to FredX when he's driving in with being ill is not the best. But he has the McLarens behind him. They have gained like 3 or 4 tenths last lap. Can Racing Green go for a move? I don't think so, because the Supra is very fast on the straight. They have closed the gap down to P1. Racing Green going up the inside, but though there is no room. Racing Green really catching up. It's only 2.5 tenths. Can he make a move in the second sector? If there's room, maybe he puts his nose in there, but I don't think so. Ooh, FredX touched the wall over there. Gap less than 3 tenths coming up into this back straight. He's surely gonna make the move into the last hairpin. But if he makes the move, probably FredX is gonna do a switchback on the next straight, on the big straight, because the Supra is just so fast. Tyler with a 2-second penalty for track limits. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Jamie is gonna get past. Ragnar Kai is gonna get past. Ragnar Kagari. Is Fred Dude gonna get past as well? Just in the braking zone side by side? No, he stays in P8. What happens here? FredX stayed in P3, but Racing Green is now really on his tail. 3.5 tenths. Can he go for the move up into turn 1? Looking on the nose cam, FredX taking a defensive line. Ooh, braking late. Can he make it? Is there a switchback possible? He wants to. You can see about the way he steers and he wants to have a switchback, but FredX doesn't give him the room, parks on the apex and stays in P3. How come you're not racing with us, Conte? FredX Racing Green puts his nose just inside, but couldn't make a move. Is this what we're gonna see the whole race long? Racing Green almost took a look at the inside. Going for the cockpit cam now. During 4th, 5th gear, the Supra is just so fast on this race. It's insane. Can he go for the move? No, he's too far behind. Maybe saving a bit of fuel. Ooh, a bit oversteer on the exit. Not the best exit you want. That's true. That's obviously true. Well, there are some people, but they don't chat. What's happening behind? Sergio Jamie up into turn 1. Can he put his BRZ next to the PlayStation RCZ? Ooh, big oversteer moment. Can Jamie take advantage of that? It doesn't look like it. Just stays behind in the second sector. BRZ looking like a real GT500 car, but is racing in the wrong group, in my opinion. Now it's a three-way battle. Ambassador has caught up, and Racing Green looks to be even closer this lap. Only 2.5 tenths. Is it enough to take the lead? Take P3 in the last hairpin. 1.5 tenths is big enough to make a move. FedEx going defensive. Racing Green taking the outside. Can they go outside? Ooh, looks really good. That's a bit wide from Racing Green. Takes P3, or he doesn't. No, he doesn't. FedEx has the better line and the better exit. And there we have the 1.5 seconds Racing Green penalty for track limits. It's a really nice livery, yeah. Can Racing Green go up the inside for FedEx? It looks like the McLaren is a bit better on the brakes. And he finally moves up to P3, but the bad news is he got a 1.5 second penalty. So he is gonna give that place right back at the end of this lap. How about the guys behind? Ragnar Karari still in P6. Honestly, when I'm looking at the name, I'm a bit surprised that it's a British flag. It sounds a bit Japanese. Gap still 5 tenths. Currently having the same pace, driving 1:28.5. Currently in the lead, it's Somi who has taken over the lead from Pipox. And almost out of a second. Ooh, that means that Pipox has no slipstream anymore. Is Somi gonna drive away and take the dub over here? Very controlled line in the last corner, but just hasn't got the speed. The Porsche just doesn't have the top end. And Ambassador is now on the tail of FedEx. One McLaren away, and the other McLaren is coming right at you. Just too far away to get a move. The Supra is even pulling away. It's just insane. They just... Like, I get that Toyota is a sponsor of all the events during Grand Prix, but this is just not fair. Like, every time it's the same. Supra is OP, BRZ is also OP, Subaru WRX is OP during live events. It's just... Honestly, yeah, I think you're right in that. But I think it's also because of the intake on top of the roof. We have a battle for P8 right here. Verdut going a bit wide. Our friend Tyler can take advantage of it. Is right on the tail of Verdut, not giving him a bump draft and trying to go around the outside, I think. Oh wait, it did give him a bit of a bump draft. Verdut now going up the inside. He's taking a defensive line. Can Tyler go around the outside? Doesn't look like it. Maybe going for the wider exit so he can go into P8 in turn 1. Can he go around the outside? Don't think so. Doesn't have the speed, but now he has up the inside or the outside. What is Frederick gonna do? Ooh, Tyler going for the smallest gap Frederick has left him. Going side by side. Can he brake on time? No, it doesn't look like it. So Frederick has to switch back and is still in P8. Oh, they touch! And with the touch, Tyler takes P8 in the race. Yeah, The 68 is shit on shit on a straight line, and the Supra is OP. It balances it out. Gap is still in second, so me lets people stay in the slipstream, I think, but uses a lot more fuel than the other cars, a lot less fuel than the other cars. We see a move maybe between the two McLarens. Ambassador doing blue lines. Ramos, Javi. Still in P13, didn't have the best start, qualified in P7 or P8, but fell down to P14 quite quickly. And somewhere we have missed that Jet & Co has made a error and has fallen down to P14. Fred is following behind, is now under attack by Hasnine. Is he? Honestly, it's not saving that much compared to the other guys. But I think P-Box, he is the one is really fuel saving. Place like the Porsche is better on fuel, as far as I know. My knowledge has evaporated since the last 3 updates, to be honest. But when I used to race, the Porsche was better on fuel, but not on straight line speed. Maybe that's why he doesn't. Why it isn't the best on the straight line, because it doesn't use that much fuel. Racing Green going up the inside, but I'm a bit sorry. I'm a bit contemplated to say like what I'm gonna call Ambassador, because Ambassador apparently is the team and Ore is the name, as far as I heard. But Ore Ambassador is coming in, same is for Jamie. They have done their 11 laps on the hard tires and gonna change them up for the mediums. Are we gonna see a strategic battle as well as like last week, where we saw the 2-stop versus the 1-stop? P-Box now really out of the slipstream. The gap now 1.7 seconds. Fred X also a good amount of time in front of Racing Green. Yeah, so from now on, I'm just gonna call him Ore. Ore. Maybe our Argentinian friend Jose Luis Rigolino can explain. Maybe he knows. Bit of a mid-shift, I think. And Ore comes out in P8. 42.2 seconds behind the lead. Now we see the time is getting down. So we're still driving in front, and there we see another pit stop of Fred X and Racing Green. Maybe that Ore has gotten the undercut. Kagari and P-Box going in for another lap. Lady Reaper also staying out on his in his Mercedes. Ambassador now in the last turn, and Green is still pitting for his fuel. Where are they gonna come out? What is Ore's vision? They're still outside, inside. There we have FedEx, and he has made the undercut and is in P5 now. Almost forgets to brake, but is in P5. He has overtaken FedEx and Racing Green. All are on the same strategy, just our Ore has pitted one lap earlier, and you can see what the undercut does for that. Does for you. Sorry, my English today is really bad. And there we see Peapox going in. So that means he's gonna do an undercut on the Simo. Honestly, my names today, I am just the totally opposite of on fire. I'm just in ice. But Peapox goes for the undercut. And Ragnar Kagari is also coming in. Still P5 for Ambassador. Is the Super gonna get past? And this big straight breaks late. Goes for the good turn in. Has a good exit. How fast is the Supra? Let's see. On the straight, he's already in 6th gear. And there we see Ambassador already getting into 6th gear. Just gaining 4/10 on the big straight alone. Racing Green has no chance of staying in the slipstream. There we have Somi. Is he gonna get in as well? Gap is 36.2 seconds. Almost out of fuel, so he has to come in this lap. Now it's Peapox time to push for some good lap time. And don't get a penalty. Gap between him and Ore is 7.3 seconds. Damn, that's a lot. Last time I checked was 3.3. And there we have Somi in. Gap is 36.2 seconds. I think he's just gonna be in the slipstream, but not going past Somi after the pit. Somi already refueling at the moment. He's gonna go to a 100 as well. Seems like you can only do 14 laps on a full tank of fuel. Where is Somi? Where's he gonna come out? I think he has done it. Yeah, Peapox has also done the undercut. Has a great outlap. And is now even 1 second ahead of Somi. Somi, who's behind in his Supra. But is eventually surely gonna get closer to his teammate. Ore still in P3. Super power didn't help FredX last time. Ooh, even doing purple sectors. Well, that's a bit obvious to be honest, but always good to see. Oh, and there's Somi in the wall. What happened there? Somi on his brand new medium tires. What's happening? I think his wheel died? Wait, huh? We're gonna... That's a really weird crash. It looked like his wheel died for a second or something. At least there is no heavy damage, so he doesn't keep his front end damage and is going to attack Jamie for P5 in the race. Is he gonna go up the inside? Yes, he is. Supra versus BRZ. And Somi is back into P5. Gap between Peapox and Ambassadors 8 seconds. Last lap, so Peapox was 0.3 of a second faster. But again, really weird crash from Somi. A bit of 100% throttle, then brake, but then just suddenly nothing. Just like the red dot from the steering was in the middle, no grass, no brakes. Just like his steering wheel died for a second. Or maybe his TV shut down or something. I honestly don't know. But here we have FredX going for P2. Is he gonna get it at the end of the straight? Don't think so. Now FredX is saving massively. That's what we can see. Ah. It's always always nice to have some inside information. At least I think you have the inside information. He finally has a run. Gonna go up the inside? No, he doesn't go up the inside. Okay. Stays in 4th place. Gap now a little bit over the 410s. Is there a belt behind? Show me only 4.5 seconds behind. And Jamie can also stay in the slipstream. It's good to see. Is there any battles behind? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Has9 has got a good slipstream from his. Let's see. Has9 is driving in his Aston Martin versus Jaguar, both old British constructors, old brands, a lot of history. And then we see Ragnar Kagari, who has made a late pit stop and everybody undercut him, and now he is in P9, from P6 to P9. And we go back again to the gap in front. The trio driving together. FredX going for a weird line over there, but he's saving massively. The same for Racing Green, staying in the slipstream, saving fuel, and with that going for the undercut. Here we have the leader of the race, Pipox, in front by 8.8 seconds, increasing his gap every lap and even having more fuel than the guys behind. So we already a second faster last lap. His driving is 26.4. God damn, he's fast. Flying after his crash. But yeah, he fixed his wheel pretty fast, or he switched to controller or pad, I don't know. Gap 3.1 seconds. In 5 laps he is gonna get there. You can already see them. Nobody going for a move here, all working together, at least. FredX and Green have made a bond to not attack, just save fuel. It's not even the format, but it also depends on the drivers to make the format good. Gap only 9/10. FredX losing some time here, but yeah, it really depends on your drivers as well, because if you have 2 fast drivers and the rest is a bit shit and they crash all the time and they have gaps for 5 seconds between each other, it's gonna be a boring race. But they are all great drivers and that's why it's so close. Racing Green going up the inside maybe. No lifting, not attacking. Just waiting for FredX to catch Ore again. Ore having a massive lap and Somi only 1.9 seconds ahead. Or 2.1. He had a not so good accident in the last corner. And here we have proof of a Supra who is flying away. FredX trying to stay in the slipstream is 2.5 tenths quicker than his personal best at the moment. So, but Ore is really going fast at the moment. Almost got FredX out of the slipstream. Not that it matters, because it's a Supra and he's gonna get that slipstream back in no time. But who is back in no time is Somi, only 1.4 seconds behind. Currently flying with a 26.2. God damn. Driving half a second faster than Pipox in P1. And doing 8 tenths faster than FredX. Ore. Lining up the brakes for Fred. Ore and Fred also both having a bit of oversteer on the exit. So we're now almost in the slipstream. 1.1 seconds. And here we see Tyler going for a move at CRT Jamie. Can he go up the inside or is going to stay behind? Looks like he is going to stay behind, trying to close the gap into 4P5 maybe, if they start fighting. Ooh, FredX caught up with Ore. Really on his tail right now. Gap is now 3.5 seconds. Maybe he saw Somi in the background and is thinking, "Oh shit, I have to go now." Oh, and there is a penalty. 1.5 second penalty for the next lap for track limits. Now he's gonna make the move up the inside. Doesn't want to lose a big amount of time. The lights go on the cars. At least it's the first time I see them on. Now we have a 4-man fight for P2 and P3. P-Box has flown away. 9.5 seconds is the gap. And is Somi in the slipstream? Yes, I thought he was, but I think he's saving or misshifting. I don't know what happened, but he lost 6 tenths on the straight, putting his mixes a bit down. FredX still in P2, but he has a penalty. And here we see FredX losing his second place. Or is he? Ooh, he did a really good job. Pulled away in the last sector, and that means he is still keeping his second place. And Ambassador is not gonna get past because he has no straight line speed. Or maybe he does this time, only behind by 1/10. FredX going defensive. And there is the Supra running away. Gap to the front is now 10.1 seconds. Also Pipox is just flying away. And he's driving away from Ambassador now. Ambassador, who has Racing Green on his tail. 2.5 tenths. Everybody wants to get past before Somi arrives. Somi, who has slowed down the last couple laps. At a 26.1. He's just driving his sixth in the sixth mix. I can just hear it about with the engine noises. Wheel failure. Okay, okay. So, oh, you're welcome, Schweilheimer. But so the game presses, or like the wheel presses the start button for itself. So he goes in pause mode. Gap between Ambassador now 9 tenths, 8 tenths. Going up to the big straight again. Gap between P-Box also increasing. And here we have Somi into up to P4. What kind of steering wheel does he have? And there we see Somi, he's finally caught up with P4. Having wheel issues, so he's not gonna get the most out of it today, I think so. But maybe he can go back into P2 or P3. Braking quite late, but not able to move up the inside. Stays behind in the slipstream. Slipstream is just the big keyword over here. FredX has just driven away its 1.1 seconds. That means that Ambassador has no more slipstream and everybody can attack him right now because the 650S is not the fastest on the straight. And there we have it again. We saw a wheel issue. I just saw it in the corner of my eye. At least it's the pause button being pressed. I would go mental if I had the same. Racing Green staying in the slipstream. And I think it's almost time for some pit stops. Yeah, we see the red light blinking again. P-Box also saving him massively. Trying to get to lap 28. Is Ambassador gonna make it? It's 14 laps with a full tank of fuel. So we're really trying to get into lap 28. Ambassador driving his fastest lap until now with 26.8. Only 3.5 tenths between the two McLarens. Let's see, I think you also get a point for the fastest race lap. It's either pole position or fastest race. Who, Conte, do you know again? Who took pole the last race? Was it Green or Ore? I think it was Ore. And then we have Ore in. I don't know if the soft is going to be used today. It can be. But we have Ambassador going in for his last stop. Maybe one lap too early. Yeah, okay. So you get a point for fastest race lap as well. People still setting purple bests. That isn't good news for Ore, who's just pitting for his last pit stop and maybe doesn't have enough fuel. He has to save a bit, but doesn't have anybody in the slipstream right now. I think Somi and Somi is gonna do a massive overcut. Now I was just looking at the standings. Ore is in the lead by 32 points, and Pipox is behind by 14, so he's not gonna lose the lead today. But if he finishes in P5 and Pipox stays in P1, the chance is there that it can be quite close going into the race 4 of the championship. Show me going for another lap. He can do 2 more laps, maybe go onto the soft tires. Everybody now going for the mediums right now. FredX is coming in. Where will he end up compared to Ore? Ore coming into the last corner. I think FredX is going to stay ahead. We don't know yet for certain. FredX coming out now. Going onto the medium tires. And where is he? Where is he? On the left side somewhere. Yes, FredX stays in front of Ore, but Racing Green, is he also ahead? Oh, he's also ahead. Ore is behind the other McLaren, and FredX still has his gap from 1.4 seconds. The question is, how far can Pipox and Somi stretch the second stint, and maybe even go to the soft tires? Pipox is going for another lap. His mediums don't look that awful to me. But Somi is gonna come in. Is he going to the soft tires or is it going to be the mediums for him? Has to pit last, like his pit stop is gonna last not as long as the other guys behind him, because he has to pit less fuel. But still, he is gonna end up behind this train. FredX still in P3. Racing Green managed to get some time back on him. And there we have it. Coming out. Is he gonna stay in front? Ooh, he is gonna stay in front of FredX. Maybe on the outside? No, he's not coming on the outside. So it's Somi up to P2 with a massive overcut. Gaining 2 or 3 seconds, I think. Gap now between him and Pipox is 46.6 seconds. And we did he lose concentration or anything? Too quick on throttle and just crashes into the wall. Where is he now? Ooh, FredX is under attack by Jamie. Jamie going up for P5 in the race. Does he have the pace? Driving on the soft tires, so he has to get past here. Is he gonna? He's gonna flash him, saying, "I'm not gonna go past. I'm just gonna stay behind you." That's a yeah, that's good for him. Or from Tyler and Haasline still in battle with each other. Pipox has pitted as well, going into the soft tires, and only ahead by 12.8 seconds. Oh, I feel so bad for Fred. He was having a great race. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. Racing Green and Ambassador now fighting with each other for P3 and P4 and for the last podium position. Somi is just driving away. It's 12.8 seconds the gap. Both on the soft tires. Ooh, Somi has way less fuel. That's interesting to see. I think we're not gonna see a move here now. Everybody on medium with the softs? No. FredX is on mediums. So indeed what you said, he's gonna wait for the end of the race and just have better tires. But that spin doesn't really help. Jamie still in the slipstream, trying to get along with Fred. Is Haas9 close enough? I don't think so. He brakes a bit late, but manages to not hit Tyler in the ass. What's going on behind? Raknakagari is still in P9. Justin Go managed to get back up to P10 after his mistake. He made a mistake somewhere in the race, I think. Ninja Snake in P11, Fred Toot in P12, Javi in P13, and last is the Mercedes with Lead Reaper. But what's happening in front over here? Always still in P3, only 2.5 tenths in front of Racing Green. Maybe if they start fighting each other, I don't think that will happen. They will just drive until the last 3 laps or anything like that, and then start fighting. Driving personal best, but Ori has a penalty of 1 second. That's gonna cost him dearly. He's gonna lose his P3 position. And that could mean he's gonna lose his podium spot for this race. I don't think Jamie is gonna try to overtake. He's just gonna stay in the slipstream. He knows he's not faster than Tyler at the moment. At least I think that's the case. So if he can manage to just stay in the slipstream and tag along with FredX, he is gonna keep that P6. Gap now 7.8 seconds. So FredX managed to get a second or something like that on the guys in front. So it's not over yet for his podium chances, especially when Ore is now having a penalty. And a mistake can be easily made. We saw it with Fred. Gap in front is now 11.2 seconds. Fastest lap for Somi with a 1:25.6. Ambassador losing his slipstream with this penalty. The slipstream he desperately needs for the fuel, I thought so, but gap now around 7 seconds. Yes. Ooh, FredX made a mistake again. We can't see it, but he has some damage on the right front of his car. So that means he made a mistake again and lost a bit. I already thought so. He lost a bit of time. Maybe trying too hard to keep up with P4 and P3. Is Jamie now going for the move? He looks at the inside, brakes late, up the inside, parks on the apex. Can he do it? CRG Jamie going up for P5. Yes, he makes it and goes up to P5. FredX trying to fight back, but just can't get alongside on this short little straight. And now it is the Subaru up to P5 in the race. Only 10 seconds ahead. Gap between Racing Green and Ambassador is now 1.5 seconds. Ambassador getting wide again. Is he gonna get another penalty? No, not getting another penalty. Now we see Jamie in P5, but Frederick is coming for him with the Supra. Also really short behind Tyler and Haas9. Let's see on the next straight. I think the Supra has enough power to get this move done into turn 1. Especially if Jamie is gonna go wide as far as he does into the last corner of the track. Gap only 3 tenths, closing down fast, going for the wide line. And is Jamie gonna get the inside line? No, he knows that Fred is way faster on the straight. But also Tyler is coming along. Jamie trying to hold him on the outside. Can he do it? Would be great to see him moving side by side. Do they give each other room side by side still into turn 2? But no, Jamie is back into P6 and Fredx moved up to P5. The battle is not over yet. Stays in beside this. Almost went side by side into the last part of sector 2. It's only behind for 2.5 tenths. It looks like Fredx, yeah, he just doesn't have the benefit of the soft tires, and the soft tires aren't falling off that hard as we thought they would. Only 3.5 tenths. It's just insane to see. The Supra is just flying away. BRZ having a better exit again. Only 2.5 tenths. And Tyler is here as well. Is he fast enough to go for a move on the inside? I don't think he's close enough. No, he lifts as well. Means Tyler is gonna come closer as well. Are they going side by side again? No, he doesn't manage to put his nose on the outside over there. Gap in front, 10.1 seconds. And Ambassador almost back into the slipstream, but not quite yet. The biggest battle is over here for P5 in the race. Fredx on his mediums compared to CH Jamie and Tyler on their softs. Everybody behind is on the soft. Can Fred hold on? These BRZ really needs a gap of like 2.5 tenths, maybe even less, to consider a move of the inside into turn 1. But with a gap like this, the Supra is gonna run away. Look at it. It's in the slipstream, but it's gaining. It's gaining up to 7 tenths. It's just insane. I would almost say it's not fair. Finally, Fredx manages to get a bit out of the slipstream. Yeah, I think the softs are dropping now. The turnover point is coming in, but only half a second behind. One little nudge or mistake, like one little oversteer moment, and Fredx is back into P6 or something like that. So me having blue flags. I have to say the sound of Mercedes is just delightful. And now we have Tyler going for a move. Can he go up the inside into turn 1? is also lifting a bit. Everybody waiting for the last lap, or the lap 41 for their move. Gap stays just above 1 second, so Ambassador doesn't get slipstream. But CRG Jamie manages to hold on just about between half a tenth. Oh, there is a penalty for Haas9. That means he's gonna be out of the fight for P5. Was just about in the slipstream, but now he's gonna have to stop for 1.5 seconds. He's not gonna lose a place to P9, but he's gonna get out of the fight. Ooh, side-by-side action between Tyler and Jamie. Who is gonna take P6? Tyler on the outside gets a bit of a nudge. Can he do the switch back? He puts his nose in the middle, but no, he just cannot make it. That means that FedEx is just has closed the slipstream, so at least closed. That means just that Jamie is out of the slipstream and doesn't have the advantage of having a bit more top speed on the straights. Also means that Tyler is gonna get another chance for P6 in the race. Gap is 0.8 of a second. But slowly it's going down. It's only 4.5 tenths, going down to 2 tenths. Can he go up the inside? No, slowing down just before the braking zone. He's really gonna wait for lap 41, I think. So next lap we're gonna see the last move. Looks like Ora has given up on the P3 and Racing Green is now going to the podium. All because of the penalty. So we still P2, P-Box still driving strong in P1. Right, left, right rear tires are going down a bit, but he still has a gap of 9.8 seconds. So it doesn't really matter. Ooh, no zero moment of Jamie. Means that Tyler is getting closer and closer. Taking a different line in the last corner in the hairpin, is now really close. Only 4 tenths at the start of the line, at the start of the straight. 2.5 tenths in the last corner. Can he go up to P5, P6? Jamie taking a defensive line. Can Tyler put it in the middle? We saw this move before, but then we saw a beautiful comeback from Jamie. Is it possible again? He is trying, giving a little lunge, but no. Tyler makes it out, makes a good move up the inside, and is now in P6 in the race, and Jamie has gone down to P7. Gap still 2.5 tenths. Haas9 is 3 seconds behind. He's not gonna be a threat to these guys. So now just a battle between these two. Jamie just left open a little bit too big of a gap. And Tyler said, thank you, come again. But Jamie's still in the slipstream. It's only 2.5 tenths, and we know that the BRZ is not fast on the straight, but the V12 can also lag a bit of front end, top end. One of the last overtake opportunities coming up into turn 1. Going into the last lap of the race. Is Jamie gonna go up the inside of Tyler? I don't think he's gonna make it. No, this V12 as well is just too strong. The Jaguar is too strong on the straight. Apologies, wrong car again. Maybe if Tyler makes a mistake somewhere, but I don't see it happening. OP P-Box already going on to the last straight of the race. Does he have enough fuel? I think so. The gap is 9.7 to race to Somi. Green is through there on P3. Ore is behind him on P4. Just gonna wait for the leader to finish. There's ooh, bit of oversteer. It would be embarrassing to lose the lead on the last real braking zone and corner of the race. But he takes it. OPP Box has a good race. Somi made a mistake, or like he had some wheel failure, and he took advantage and wins the third race of the season in front of his teammate OP Somi. He had some wheel issues. They seem to be fixed now and takes P2 in the race. Won't be really happy with that, but it's all he can take for now. Racing Green now coming up to the line as well, going into the last podium spot, into P3, and there we have the championship leader going into P4. FredX had a great battle, was driving in P2 for the most of the race, but P12 because of a spin, finishing P5. Then we have P6 for Tyler, behind him is CRG is Jamie, P9 is Dan for Haas 9, and then we wait for the reserve driver Ragnar Kagari, who is driving in P9. There we have a solid Ninja Snake finishing in P12. And then we wait for Fred Dude, was driving. Ooh, Javi, can he make it in the slipstream? It is a Supra, so I don't think so, but he's closing. It's a battle on the line. Can he take it? Javi to P11. Yes, on the line he makes it because Fred Dude has no fuel left. So Javi finishes in P11, Fred Dude finishes in P12, and then there is Jellingo finishes in P13, and the last is Lee the Reaper in his Mercedes. I'm gonna look at the stand, spectate, no, not spectate. We're gonna look at the result one last time. So the Porsche is the winner of the first GT3 race of the season. Then we have Somi in P2, and the last podium spot is for Racing Green. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the race. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week we are going to, let me see, I have it somewhere over here. Let me go to my download sheet. Calendar, where is my calendar? Imagine forgetting where you put it. I have no idea. Let's see. Next week we are going to Belgium. In the GT3s we're gonna drive on circuit. This is Spa-Francorchamps, 24-hour layout, and we're gonna do that in the rain. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. See you later.
Desperately trying to hang on. He's got the inside up here. He's through on the left hand side. Hooks the apex, gets all the power nicely, and that is job done. Jarno Opmeer now to the last couple of corners now. His finest drive, his greatest drive, and he's done it at the Circuit of the Americas. He returns to the top step of the podium. Once again, the ghost is back. Jarno Opmeer wins the US Grand Prix in a